What's going on? How's everybody doing out there on this wonderful day? And it is a very wonderful day down here in the shop. We got some new products in the shop today. So let's start off with this. So the other day was my birthday, and because of my awesome sister, she got me a brand new mold. I've been wanting this mold for a very long time. This is the 3-inch Prey Bait, which is the collaboration between Marlin Baits and Epic Bait Mold and stuff like that. I've been wanting this one for a very long time. I don't know why I did not get it sooner, but we finally have it in the shop. Look at the detail on that. Just awesome, awesome, awesome. I've been wanting this for so long, and now we finally have it in the shop, and we're definitely going to make some baits with this mold today. I also have 10 new Mica Shifts that just came out from 8-Bit Baits. Right here, I'm going to turn the camera here, and we're going to go over each and every one of these colors because there is 10 of them, and we're definitely going to shoot some of these new Mica Shift Powders from 8-Bit Baits today with our new mold. All right, everybody, we got all the colors laid out here. I want to go over each and one of these colors because we know that Michael from 8-Bit Baits is really good at naming his bait colors. So let's start with this one right here. This is Morpheus. This one is called Dirty Delta. This is a good one. Who's Your Crawl Daddy? Atomic Crawl. We got Tempest. We got Swamp Crawl. We got Trinity. We got Neo. We got Sunset Slough. And we got Iridium. So I think what we're going to shoot, we're going to do 2 different colors in our new mold over there. I think I want to take these 2 colors right here, which this is Sunset Slough, and I want to laminate it with this Neo. And then I think we'll do this Iridium, and we'll do like a snow shine belly for that one. I think that'll make 2 really awesome colors. I definitely want to see the crawl colors in this, like the Swamp Crawl and the Who's Your Daddy Crawl. I think we'll definitely save those colors, and we'll pull the Crawl Dad mold out one day. We'll do all 3 of those colors and see how sweet they look actually in a crawl bait. So, all right, we're going to put all these ones to the side, but we're going to take these ones and start making these colors. I think the first one we're going to do is this Iridium. All right, everybody, we got our top color right here. I've already done the belly color. It is 13 drops of Snow Shine, 2 drops of Dead on Plastic White, and a 1/64 of holographic and small black. All of our measurements will be in half a cups today. So we got a half cup right here in front of us. And we're going to take this Iridium, and we're going to, I'm going to do a 1/16 of a teaspoon since it's only a half a cup. Nice and flat there. Okay, got that in there. We're going to put this cap back on. I'm going to see what this does. So when it comes to powders, you really want to stir them in really good. And then when you check your spoon, if you see any clumps, keep stirring. I didn't see any really. I just saw some bubbles, which I will vacuum this. And that makes a really awesome belly color. Now we're going to put a couple of drops of this Lure Works Black in there and see what happens. I'm going to do 2 to start us off, or start us out, I should say. Oh yeah, that really woke that color up. Look at that. That's a color and a half right there. Yeah, so we're still pretty thin, as you can see right here on the mat. So 2 more drops. I think that's going to do it. Let me see how it looks right here. Yeah, it's pretty dark. All right, I'm going to put some medium black flake in there. I'm going to do a 1/4 teaspoon. Where's my quarter? There it is. I'm going to do a 1/4 teaspoon of black. It's going to darken it up even a little bit more. And I wanted to see this color before I picked any glitter to go in there. I don't know what kind of glitter I want to put in there. Maybe some small blue? Let's do that. Let's put some small blue in there. We're going to do... let's do a 1/8 of small blue. We did a 1/4 of the bigger black. This is going to be a 1/8 of the small blue. We'll see what that does. Mix all that in there. Oh yeah, there's our color right there. We're going to vacuum this and we're going to shoot it. All right, everybody, we got the temperatures up to 324. Each of them are that. And then we're going to shoot this. I'm going to have to move my mold over just a little bit so I don't hit the camera. All right, here we go. We are using our SDG Multi Block to do our laminates today. Fill those up to the top. And there we go. We're going to let that sit in the mold for a little bit, let it cool down, and then we'll take a good look at it. See how this new color came out. All right, let's take a look at these bad boys, see how they came out. So, I can get them all to come out on the same side. Yep. Look at that. Fix this one a little bit. Look at that. That is a good looking bait color if I ever seen one. Heck yeah. Let's get all these runners off. Throw them over to the side. Take one of these out. Shot perfect. Oh yeah. I might darken the top up a little bit. Yeah, I might darken the top up. Let's shoot it one more time and put a couple more drops of black and maybe something else in the top to kind of spruce it up a little bit. But I do like the belly. It's got a little bit of holographic in it with a little bit of small black flake. The belly color is perfect. Top color is perfect too. I'm just always like trying to just make stuff a little better. But yeah, they all came out looking good. Look at that new Mica Shift powder in there. That stuff looks amazing. Put a few drops of black with it. It just makes it come alive, but a little too see-through on top. So let's heat these back up, recycle our plastic, then heat them back up, and then we'll shoot another round. All right, everybody, we are ready for round two here. I made some adjustments on it, I'll tell you. So on the top part, I added some Siren scales, a 1/16 of purple small glitter, and I put 4 more drops of black in it. And then on the bottom, I did nothing because I believe our snow shine bottom was perfect there. So, all right, we're going to let them cool down in the mold for a little bit, and then we'll peek inside and see if my adjustments made this color better. All right, everybody, let's take a look at round two and see how they came out. So, oh, they're all going to come on one side except for that one. There we go. That looks awesome. Yes. A little darker on the top there. A little bit more pizzazz in it. Let's get rid of all these runners out of here. Take a look at this one. Look at that. Now that's a good looking bait color right there. Heck yeah. That's sweet looking. Yeah, let's take a look at this one. See how that extra black brought out that Mica Shift powder? Oh yeah, it looks good. All right, let me get one of the original ones here. So this is the original one, and this is the new one. See how the more blue pops out of the back there? I mean, the original one's fine. It's got the blue glitter in it. But then our second version, yeah, I put some purple in there, some Siren scales with that blue and black. That is a killer color. I dig it. All right, now we're going to laminate 2 of the new Mica Shift powders. We're going to laminate this Sunset Slough, and I believe this Neo color, which I'm hoping this is like an orangish kind of belly color, and this is like a bluegill blue or something like that. So I've never seen these 2 colors, but we're gonna make these colors, laminate, and see if it makes a cool kind of sunfish kind of bluegill color. So I'm gonna get all set up, and I'll be right back, and we'll make the belly first. All right, we've got the bottom color here. We're going to put this Sunset Slough in it. I don't think we need to add anything else to it as far as other colors. I think it's going to be just fine by itself. I'm putting a 1/16 of a teaspoon and a half a cup. All right, we got that in there. All right, let's mix this in there. Oh wow, what a cool color. Oh yeah, that looks awesome. Look at that. See how it turns like orange to like a reddish color? Sweet. I think we're going to do what we did with the last one, but instead of silver holographic, we're going to put a little bit of this golden holographic. And we're just going to put a 1/32 teaspoon of it in it. Should make it pop pretty good. Get my spoon all cleaned off there, because I am going to use this same spoon for the small black. We do the same size in small black. And that should give us some character for our belly color. Stir that in there. Oh yeah. We need some more black though. We need some more black. Let me see if I can get this off here. Got it. So we're going to do another 1/32 teaspoon of black, which will bring it up to a 1/16. I don't know if I mentioned this last time. All recipes are in a 1/2 cup of Dead On Plastic's medium blend, which is their jerkbait swim bait. And that's what we're making these colors in. All right, there is our belly color. We'll see if that makes a good belly color, and we're going to cook the top color. All right, we got our top color here. We got this Neo. Let's see how it looks in there. It's like a greenish blue, huh? We're doing a 1/16 again. All right, let's see how that looks. Stir that in there. Oh, I'm getting powder everywhere. Oh, let me grab that powder off the side there. There we go. All right, we got a nice kind of greenish blue color going on here. Let me get this run. There we go. And then we're going to put a couple of drops of black in it and see what it does. We'll start with 4 this time. Ooh, wow. Heck yeah. Look at that. How thin is that? It's pretty thin still. Yeah, that looks pretty good though. We're going to do 2 more. See where that gets us. Wow, what a color. Look at that. Think that'll go good with that reddish orange over there? I think it will. I'm going to dig out some glitter. I'll be right back. All right, everybody, we are going to put 1/8 teaspoon of medium black in this. And I dug out the colors I need. Clean that spoon off because I'm going to need it again here in just a second. And then I pulled out this Barlow's Peacock color. We're going to do a 1/8 teaspoon in it. Look at that. I don't even think I've used this yet. Clean that spoon off. And then we're going to do another 1/4 teaspoon. Put that back there. In the smaller of that. That should really wake this color up. Got some teals and some blues in it. Oh yeah. And then I'm going to clean this spoon off. I want to put some Siren scales in this top color. I pulled out some Glimmer Fin from 8-Bit Baits. This kind of has like a greenish tint to it. See it there? And we're going to do 1/8 teaspoon of it. And that should really make a cool bait. Okay. And we're going to stir all this in. Got to get that Siren scale all broke up in there and make it look good. Are you ready? There it is. Will that color look good with that red? I think it will. We are definitely going to give it a try and hope for the best. All right, everybody, we have got these up to temperature. They're both at 333 degrees. I made one addition to our belly color. I added some red glitter. I added a 1/8 teaspoon to that 1/2 cup. Thought it needed it. I don't know. Other than that, they're exactly the same as I built them earlier. So, all right, we're gonna let them cool down for a little bit. I think these two colors are gonna make a good natural looking color. And we'll see here in just a few minutes. All right, everybody, let's take a look at this and see how our second color came out there. I think it's gonna be a pretty good color. Oh yeah, check that out. Those two look awesome together. Check that out. Yeah. Wow, that's awesome looking. Yeah. I'll take that. Take a look at that. Sweet. So that Neo is a really awesome color. It's got greens, golds, and blues in it. And then that slough color, what was it called? Sunset Slough. Makes a really good belly color. So I did put that red glitter in there, just kind of give it a little bit more of a pop. But look at that orange and that's definitely a sunfish color. Definitely, that's a good one. Let's take another look at let's take a look at another one. Oh yeah, I am digging that. Sweet. And this mold laminates perfect. Look at those. Yeah. Just awesome. One more look at it. That's a pretty sweet color. I definitely will be throwing that soon. Heck yeah. All right, everybody, that's going to do it for this one. I appreciate you watching. If you haven't yet, please hit that subscribe button. It's free to hit that button. Also, give this video a like, give it a share, and leave me a comment down below. Tell me which one you thought was the best bait out there. I think they both came out looking pretty sweet, if I do say so myself. And I'm really digging this new 3-inch prey bait from Epic Bait Molds. I cannot wait to shoot more baits in it. I might even shoot some more this evening and stuff like that. So, also, if you want to get your hands on anything from 8-Bit Baits, especially this Mica Shift Powder, I will leave a link down in the description below. I highly recommend you go over there, click on that link, check out their stuff. They have something for everybody over there. He's got all kinds of lines of stuff, and no matter what you get from them, I guarantee it'll make your baits better, and it'll probably help you catch fish. So, but I believe that's going to do it for this one. But before we go, let's take a look at these baits.